that likes you to catch it. It's kind of, baseball's kind of a funny thing.
That's right. You know, there are certain catches that I would rather catch me than other catches because you got some guys that can't handle a guy like you. Or can't handle your pitches or your breaking ball or that drop ball or something like that. I had a catcher that couldn't.
Most of them can't. I mean, really.
It's just struggling.
We almost don't. There almost is never a catcher that really can.
Yeah. There was only one guy that really could catch me well whenever I was in college. And he caught me well. And I started working with him when I first got there. And he was a senior. And I was throwing to him. And he walked up to me and said, "I've never seen a fastball move so much." He says, "Man, that's just awesome." He said, "You guys, I've picked out a lot of guys. I've never seen a guy a fastball move as much as yours does." He said, "What are you throwing?" I said, "Just two-seam fastball." Well, he kept catching me. And finally, when I started throwing, they knew that he caught me, and they would put him in.
Well, the other thing, he's out with the coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get the guy starting, if you get him catching for you, that's the ultimate.
That's right.
Because he's going to go to the coach saying, "Hey, you need to take a good look at this guy."
Right.
That's what Matt Nash was with me. It took
Yeah.
him a while to get used to me, like, because when I first started throwing, he couldn't even
Even in the
touch
summer.
my curveball.
Right, exactly.
But he got a lot better as the season went on, and then finally just
Was able to do it.
lightened it. And Ryan wasn't that bad. He didn't have as long as the adjustment period, so.
Right, Rhino is a pretty good catcher. I think Rhino is, he's not as smart behind the plate as he should be. But, snagging
Not
ones.
for as talented as he is.
Huh?
He's baseball-wise. I mean, he puts it all together.
He does.
He's pretty doggone good.
Yeah.
I could see him going to like a
Yeah,
small D1.
but I don't think he wants to. I don't know that he does or whatever. So,
No, that's that personality piece. You
yeah,
can't
that's right. That is exactly right.
It's kind of like speed. You can work with somebody all day long, but you can't get a guy that's 5'2" down to 4'2".
No.
Are you a big Colts fan for football?
I love Coach, man. I've loved the Coach since I moved up here. I just,
We're big Bears fans, but
Are you?
I will now. I actually can tolerate the Colts.
No.
You can't. I can tolerate it
I can't
because
tolerate
Andrew
the
Luck's
fans.
not on
I'm
every
sorry.
commercial on TV. I really got sick of seeing Peyton Manning on TV.
yeah.
I've never been a big Peyton Manning.
Well, I personally,
Seasonal quarterback.
yeah.
I really think that Colts fans gave him too much slack for the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think Luck is going to be a heck of a lot better for quarterback.
I think he is.
You watch and see, he'll be a heck of a lot better quarterback.
You got to have near the talent to play with. You don't have Edwin James sitting
Oh no,
and there's nobody on that team that's Marvin Harrison.
right.
I'm not saying
I get you. I understand
but I mean,
totally.
from a talent standpoint, he had some, all pros he's playing with.
Now,
T.Y. Hilton could be the real deal.
right, I agree. Now I'm a big Bears fan too. I've always I grew up loving the Bears from my dad. That's all he loved. So I was a big Bears fan until I moved here. I'm still a Bears fan, but I was a big Bears fan back in '85 when they done all of it. So I mean I had to listen to a guy that was a Miami fan because we lost that one game. Didn't go undefeated, so I had to listen to that crap. But
Oh well. Probably the greatest team to ever play football.
That's right.
I like watching him play.
okay,
The other thing I like about him is he doesn't constantly blame other people for lousy plays he makes. I just couldn't stand about Peyton Manning. He was always, acting irritated with people, and it was always somebody else's fault.
right.
And I just don't believe in that when you got teammates.
Okay, now on this one here, really think about your hip moving out hard and how long, okay? Really drive that hip out and don't open that front toe till the last second.